Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. My name, of course, is Owen Potato. Or should I perhaps say, welcome back, comrades? Because indeed, we are playing as Paraguay. We are the communist mole in South America. Argentina is being persuaded. Is being very, very heavily persuaded. Brazil also being very, very, very heavily persuaded. Were we also persuading somebody else? No, it's just those. And then, of course, we are also working our way into Uruguay. We are justifying against them. And it's going actually quite well. What? Oh, okay. I don't know what that means, but congrats, Uruguay, I guess. Good on you. Anyway, yes, things are going well. Fingers crossed it's going to continue going well. I have no idea what's going to happen, but I was reliably informed in the comments of yesterday's video that the United States need to go through some sort of an event before they can actually interfere. I'm just going to take that at face value, okay? I don't actually know if that's correct, but I'm going to assume that it is because I want to do some stuff. Construction effort 2, let's get another building slot, civilian factory. Honestly, I think this is exactly what we need. Is there anything else that we could really use? Not really, I don't think. We don't have anywhere near the appropriate amount of resources, but that's okay. Let's go into construction and have a little look. We've now got two factories that are dedicated to building this. So we've actually managed to take 2 years off the build date. So the build date is only 2 years away for our second ever civilian factory. Still can't get any more, but that's not even a problem. Not even worried in the slightest. As soon as we get Uruguay, Uruguay is gonna go down. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be real good. And when we get Uruguay, I think it's gonna be a real pivotal moment. It should be good. The end of the Spanish Civil War, honestly, that's completely fine. You know, doesn't even matter that much to us anyway, I'll be honest. Not even interested. Not even interested in the Spanish Civil War. But nationalist Spain did win. Alright, so that's going to be interesting. We've got a fascist Spain that is going to be in Europe, which is something that we need to bear in mind, actually. Anything here? Resource gain efficiency? Not that bothered, to be honest. Could get some fighters. Don't really like the lack of fighters, and well, we've only got like 12 fighters in the entirety of the country, which is kind of remarkable actually, considering, you know, out of supply. Yeah, we'll get the next one, why not? Which is kind of nuts actually. We've got 12 fighters in the entire country. I guess that's just, you know, one of those things. One of those things. Okay, Argentina ask for military access. They have 20 base reluctance. We should probably improve our relations with these guys, just so that they don't hate us, and fingers crossed we will be able to get military access through their lands. Because otherwise we're going to have to be going through Brazil, which is actually not too bad. Actually not too bad. Let's improve relations with Brazil as well. It's quite important to make sure that we're friendly with everybody. Construction effort done. Infrastructure effort or armament effort? I think we'll go for armament effort, actually. Don't need collective ethos. Yeah, that's really not necessary for us right now. Like, we do have a significant chunk of us that are democratic, but whatever. How close are we to justifying against Uruguay? Quite close, actually. And it should last for a nice wee while. Let's bring it down to 3 times speed. Yeah, we're going to be looking to get military access through either Brazil or you over here. Yeah, these guys should like me. Yeah, this is going to be very, very awkward if we can't actually get to Uruguay. Justification against Uruguay is finished. That's grand. We will declare war on them pretty darn soon, actually. We have no allies. I mean, obviously. Yeah, we'll do it soon. I just want to make sure that we can just get military access through one of these guys. Come on. Why have you got 20 minus base reluctance? Like, you should totally be fine with this. I don't know what the problem is here. This should not be as much of an issue as it is proving to be. How much longer do we have this for? How much longer do we have the justification for? It doesn't say. I'm going to just straight up declare war on them. This might be a very, very controversial thing to do, but that's okay. Ask for military access. No. Let's continue improving relations. Maybe that'll just get us past the point. I'm really hoping that it does. But we are technically at war, which is very, very nice to see. We should probably do something about our fighters, actually. Deploy them in this South American region, I suppose. Put them on air superiority and on interception. No retreat, normal operations, low intensity. Let's put them on low intensity. Yeah. Missions are executed during the day. Let's keep it. Let's try and keep our planes at least a little bit safe. I don't really want to be throwing them into the abyss. But hey ho. Maybe that'll happen naturally. Yeah, still can't move through that land. But we are looking at getting the military access pretty darn soon. If we can. Is there any national focus that we can really... We can get, maybe... nationalism focus, communism, political correctness. There's nothing that's really going to, like, trigger a massive, massive, massive increase in our allies' opinion of us. Which is a little bit disappointing. Wow, 0.9% war increase in tension. Wow. Holy cow, that's worthless. I don't want to say that I'm a worthless country. It's a pretty small little country down here. And we are definitely at war with these guys. So, you know, that's going to be something that rumbles on for quite a long time. Honestly, until we can actually do something about it, there's pretty much nothing that we can do about it. Which makes obvious sense in hindsight, but there you go. How much are we boosting the popularity by? We should continue to improve relations. Oh, is 90 the max? Oh shit, what is this? Hindenburg disaster. US influence. Radio broadcasts allow speeches to reach our people and found many Peruvian being attracted to the American way of life. Our hearts will always be Peruvian. France pursues nuclear technology. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Okay, we don't really like the fact that there are different ideology groups, but we should probably start working on the coup. Like, I think almost a 50% number of communists in Argentina is actually pretty darn good. Like, I think that we can probably start working on the coups here. And the coups are going to be really what make us super powerful, I think. It's worth a shot, but yeah, still no chance of ever getting military access through there, which is a little bit annoying. Marco Polo Bridge incident. Okay, I don't know what that's referring to, but it's probably referring to the Marco Polo Bridge incident. Who'd have thought? Yeah, so it's plus 0.3% per day. That's not very much. It's actually kind of pathetic, but we'll stage a coup. We'll stage a coup. Do we want it to be near us? We want it to be in this region, I think. I'd ideally like it to be in this region, but... yeah. It's going to take a long time as well. Now, can we stage a coup in here as well? I think we probably want to. Also, we want to try and stage a coup in this region. Probably. Because it'll get us closer to conquering Uruguay, which is kind of nice, I guess. We're actually going to be losing quite a substantial amount of political power. Am I worried? Am I heck? I'm not worried at all. I'm 100% confident. What I'm not confident about, though, is the fact that the democratic ideology is going to start to grow within our country, which means that we're going to have to unfortunately divert our attention from getting a built-up infrastructure, and we're going to have to start going down this route. Yeah, the collectivist ethos and the international focus. We're going to have to make sure that we get that, because otherwise we're going to become a democratic country, and that's not really what I want my people to be doing, if I'm completely honest. Also, there's no point in us producing anything. We've basically got no resources. We've basically got no manpower to work with, so you know, it's fine just to chill out, I guess. The only thing that I can really see us working on is the land doctrine. That's kind of a good thing to work on, because like there's pretty much nothing else that really we can do. Even upgrading to like weapons too. I mean, that's great in theory, but the actuality of producing those weapons is there's a pretty slim chance that we're ever going to be able to do that. But hey ho, it's something to think about. 1.7 million population in Uruguay, whereas we've got more than that, clearly. Yeah, we probably got about 1 million as well. Alright, well I'll take that. That's pretty decent. Insufficient resources. We could start trading away some of our factories, but if we started to do that, then that's just a slippery slope. Like, we've only got 7 factories in total. That's pretty rough, to be honest. It's pretty darn rough. 3 civilian factories are currently occupied with consumer goods. That's not good. Although we are drawing ever closer to our, first ever building being built in Paraguay. So that's nice. That's something at least. What's democracy support at? 26%. It was at 25% when we started, so not a huge transition there, but it's something at least. We need to just watch out for this coup. This is the big one. It's going to take a wee while. 22nd of June. It's going to take a year. Bloody hell. Amelia Earhart circumnavigates the globe. Congratulations. That's good on you. But yeah, also, we need to bear in mind that the American broadcasts, I think, are going to impact pretty much everybody in the region, right? So that's something that we're going to have to keep an eye out for. Okay, we got the armament effort. We could go down to the armament effort 3, but I'm not really interested in doing that, I'm afraid. Not at the moment. Construction effort 3 is something that I'm interested in doing. However, collectivist ethos and then into international focus, or internationalism focus, I think is really good. Political correctness. Oh, nationalism focus, daily fascism for. I don't really want to become fascist, but I do love recruitable population. It's pretty good. National unity, political power. Yeah, I don't want to... Military youth, recruitable population, 2%. This would be really good if we could go down this route. But I like the idea of, being communist. That's the whole deal. But at the same time, it's not going to allow us... It's not going to allow us to build up much of an army at all. Which is a little bit of a problem. I mean, we're going to be stuck with a very, 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 very small manpower pool. Because our current recruitable population is volunteer only. Yeah. It would be nice if we could get some extra troops. But, we're going to have to go down the communist route anyway. What we can do is we can change volunteer only if we have more political power. But I'm very against spending political power. It's just not really what I like to do. So that's not a hugely great thing, but hey-ho. Collectivist ethos, not a problem. We'll do it. I mean, it's going to get us a bunch of good stuff anyway. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. It doesn't get us any good stuff. It just leads into good stuff, which is fine enough. We are going to be running out of political power soon-ish. That's not a problem. I'm not really that worried. We can probably stop boosting the political ideology in Argentina. I don't really want to stop it, to be honest, because it's the only thing that's really keeping us in the game. Like, 39%, that's down from like 40%. It's decreasing, look at that. is decreasing. You can literally see it decreasing right there. So I don't really want to start, you know, muddling around with that. But I think that it's good that we started a coup when we did, because, you know, we're already a quarter of the way to it, and the sooner that we can get this split into some sort of a communist coup, the better. We do need political power, though. Like, that is a big thing that we need right now. Oh, what is this? Okay. Pax America has announced new foreign policy intended to keep the peace at home. Any government of the American continent may appeal to the United States for military protection should they feel threatened by their neighbors. Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that we've already declared war on Uruguay. I think that was actually, in retrospect, a really good idea to do that. Japan has declared war on China. Let's go have a little look at the international stage. Have a little look over here. Japan, you know, going to town on China, which is fine. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. Wow, we produce one warplane a year. We're building, all of our factories are just going towards this one warplane. That's cracking. That's great. Yeah, we need a lot of resources, but is there any way to get like a bargain bundle? You know, does anybody want to like sell us like one of each or something? You know, for a knockdown price? No, just me? That's fine. We've got an export focus at the moment. That's kind of like not what we want. We kind of want to be a little bit more of a closed economy. I think that's probably what we want to go for. As a communist state, I think that's probably what we want to do. Hey, collectivist ethos. There we go. Internationalism focus, daily communism support. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. And besides, we'd have to turn fascist if we wanted to get the nationalist focus, which is just, you know, it's just not really on. How are our planes doing? We've lost 2 planes already. I hope we're having some sort of an impact. Because those, no, okay, we lost 3 planes. We lost 3 planes. Can we just not? Can we not do this, guys? Let's just land. Everybody land and just not throw the planes out the window, because we've only got 9 of them in the entire country. Infantry equipment, that's great. I mean, it doesn't really matter because we can't really produce anything. Land doctrine we're currently working on, that's fine. I don't know why we picked the mass assault one, to be honest. We probably should have... Well, in fairness, we're not going to be able to produce any artillery, so that's not a problem. Support equipment, yeah, let's get that. Military factories, let's get you upgraded to infantry equipment 1. 1.6 per day, and we only need 1,200. So that's pretty good, right? Yeah. Can't really complain about that. Oh, free military factories. We could probably assign a second one. Oh, there we go. 2 a year. Crazy, right? Crazy. Yeah, you have no missions. That's intentionally so, because I don't want you dying. Okay. You're doing pretty well. You're doing pretty well as well. That's not bad. That's not bad. We do need a little bit more political power, though. I believe that in our political correctness, this is going to give us a load of political power. That's only 70 days away, actually. That would be really nice if we could get 200 political power. I mean, currently, our foreign operations are sucking the political power out of us, which is really not good. Yeah, daily democracy support. That's exactly what we don't want to see happen. Is everybody under American democracy support? I think so. I mean, apart from the countries that we are, fingers crossed, hoping to break away, you know, so like a communist Brazil and a communist Argentina, everybody is going to be under pretty much the American thumb. You know, everybody's going to really love America. Which is something to keep in mind. Should use it to 4 times speed, just so that we're a little bit more chilled out. Yeah, Americans probably not a big fan of us, to be honest. Yeah. Well. Yeah, not so good. Not so good. We are at war with Uruguay, though, which is really nice, and the Americans can't intervene in that, which is something at least. So we've got that going for us, which is nice. We managed to attack Uruguay before the Americans could get that foreign intervention tech, or national focus, whatever. How are things going in Europe? Things seem to be going well in Europe. How are we doing over here? Ask to join faction. Kinda don't want to join the faction, but I will sign a non-aggression pact with you. Why? Because why not? Honestly, you know, we're gonna be tight. We're gonna be real tight. You are... I would love to give you stuff, right? But I literally can't. There's nothing that I can do. I'll sign a non-aggression pact with you, though, so why not? Yeah, why not? Soviet Union and People's Republic of China. People's Republic of China. There shall be no war between our peoples. There shall not be war between our peoples. And quite frankly, it's just for a little bit of fun. You know, it's not going to make a difference. Wow, holy cow, there's a lot of troops on the border, actually. This is a real problem. This is a real problem. How soon is the civilian factory going to be built? It's like the first and only civilian factory ever to be built in the country is coming. Holy cow. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Support equipment, that's grand. Should we go for like paratroopers or something crazy? Can we get paratroopers? It's down here. Yeah, let's go for paratroopers. Just because, why the hell not? I mean, we might as well. I mean, well, to be honest, we're never ever going to get to paratroopers because we need transport planes for that, and we also need manpower for that, both of which, two resources that we don't really have, you know, in abundance right now. But I tell you, we will as soon as this is completed. As soon as this political correctness, national focus is completed, then we are in for a good time. So, how is the support of democracy going? Daily communism support should be going up. Daily democracy support should be going down. Daily democracy support is kind of... it's alternating, basically. Okay, well that's kind of cool. We got 200 political power right now, which is lovely. We're going to straight away, I think, go into indoctrination, which is going to give us a bunch more political power. What's our political power cap right now? Do we have a cap? I don't think we do. Which is honestly fine. That's not a big deal. We could modify government. Now, the couple of things that we identified that we wanted to do was... we could change some of the manpower laws. Like, that's something that we absolutely could do. Our current population is only 1.5%, so we could get a bunch more if we decided to go for limited conscription. Or we could save up, go for extensive conscription, which is something that we could do. Alternatively, could change about our economy a little bit. Civilian goods factories, yeah, partial mobilization. War economy, military factory construction speed. Honestly? Or total mobilization. Recruitable population minus 3%. I don't really want to do that, because that would literally make it negative. But war economy, I think, is absolutely fine. Like, we could totally do that. It's not exactly going to change things up a whole amount, but it is going to basically... it's going to cut in half the number of civilian factories that we need for... yeah, to give to our people, basically, which is kind of nice. So I'm going to take it. Yeah, I'm going to take it. Why not? That's only one step, you know, along the way to making this into a truly communist state. We really want to change it to a closed economy as well, which means that no resources will be exported. Now, let's go have a little look at our trade screen. We don't actually produce much of anything, right? We literally don't produce much of anything. We produce tungsten, and steel, and that's literally it. That is literally it. So the good news is that we'll be able to keep more of our tungsten. Not like that really matters. And we'll also be able to keep more of our steel. Again, kind of good, I guess, but not exactly a rip-roaring success in my books. But it's something that is, distinctly communist, so I guess that we will be going for it. So, ladies and gents, thank you very much for watching this episode. My name, of course, has been Old Potato. This has been Hearts of Iron 4. We, of course, have been playing as the Communist Mole. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.